Yeah, the guys played hard. I'm proud of them for that. We just made too many errors, in that first game against a good opponent. So we'll get them corrected. Kids keep playing hard. We'll make progress. Extremely.
All right, guys, if we could just let us get you a microphone so we can hear the questions, please. All right, where are we going next? Anybody? Okay, all the way here in the back. No.
Hi, it's Greg Collier, Action Sports and News. Coach, it looks like the team was able to put together some good drives, but the defense, Auburn's defense, seemed to kind of, limit you to forcing you into 3 points versus 6. Is that just a testament to how good their defense played, or was there kind of lack of communication on the offense?
Well, there's all that for sure. It's a really good defense. They played like that, all last year, and it's us. You get in the red zone, you got to be very, very detail oriented, and you're splitting hairs down there. And against good defense, if you don't have your details taken care of, you're going to end up kicking too many field goals. And our defense kind of did the same thing for the most part. They made them kick some field goals. They kind of played hard down there. I think Auburn got some pretty good big chunk plays, and then our defense made them kick some field goals. And we're close, but doesn't count in a big game like this.
All right, next question, right here in the second row.
Chris, you've had a couple chances down here in Atlanta to play SEC teams, and you've played well but not been able to win. Just can you quantify just the coming this far from home? Is that the difference in maybe getting one of these, or are there some more things that you feel like you need to do to compete?
Yeah, we got to get better, no question. I mean, this one felt a lot different than last time we were down here, just because just a lot of first game mistakes. We had protection busts, and we don't snap the ball correctly at the end of the game in crunch time, and a lot of those type of things that will get worked out. But it's frustrating when, and you go into a game like this knowing it's gonna come down to a bunch of details. I mean, you can talk about it all you want. You just got to keep practicing and going through the fire a little bit to get better at it.
All right, next question right here in the front row. Wait for the microphone, please.
So even with the loss, what does it mean for you to see Miles get the accomplishment that he did passing Napoleon, and just kind of a bittersweet moment? And how would you kind of describe what Miles means to the program and after a game like this?
Yeah, he's a heck of a running back. Yeah, we gotta keep getting him and Savon the ball and figure out ways to keep mixing those guys.
Where are we going next? All right, right here in the front row, right here.
How much practice time or how many days were you able to rep Jared Hilbers in there with that first group in preparation for him to play in place of Trey?
Let's see, over a year when Trey got hurt. I mean, he's taking a ton of reps. So I think he did a good job, and he's ready to go.
All right, next question. Going back. All right, we're going to go right here next.
With the issues that they were having in terms of covering your wide receivers, was there any plan of going to more of an aerial attack versus a ground attack in this game?
Our receivers did a nice job making plays on balls, no question about it. I think it's always easy to kind of sit back here and think, should we throw it more and all those things. We'll analyze the tape and we'll all get better. We asked the kids last night and all week, just play hard, go fast, don't think. The rest is on us as coaches, and we'll go back and we'll tighten it up, and we'll have them thinking less and make less mental errors. And if they keep working like we've been working, we'll be okay.
All right, second row in the aisle here, please.
Coach, Dimitri Chin with Action Sports and News. Your guys, they really played hard today, gave it a great effort. What's the most significant thing that you guys can take from this game going forward?
Yeah, they'll already know it, that it all comes down to details. When you're playing evenly matched teams, it's going to be decided by just some really big time plays by a couple individuals is usually what it is. And that's what I think. You know, we'll get some things tightened up. We had a few first game. I can't believe that happened. You know, the first interception that Jake threw on the scramble, we had a protection bust, and he had to scramble out of there. Should have thrown it out of bounds. Don't make a bad play worse. But those type of things, I don't think we'll make, you know, moving forward. But I think it's all about tightening up the details.
All right, we got time for a few more. Where are we going next? Raise your hand, please. Okay, back up here in the front. Wait for a microphone, please.
What allowed Aaron Fuller to have such a good day, career day effectively, yards, receptions? What allowed him to have so much success against Auburn?
A lot of hard work for the last year. I mean, I think you guys have been seeing it, and these kids have worked hard, and we knew our receivers would make plays and going to be good players this year. So it's not any one thing. It's since January, whatever, when we finished our game, that kid's been working his tail off.
Go ahead.
Chris, just your quick evaluation of the offensive line. Obviously, 2 first-time starters out there, and then second part is Trey Adams. Is this a long-term thing, you think, or
Don't
any
know.
update? Okay.
Don't know about that. We're getting the doctors to look at it and figure it out. It could be, might not be. I don't know. I mean, he practiced his tail off on Monday and was rocking and rolling, and then he wasn't. What was your other question? Oh, that's hard for me to know. I need to put the tape on that one. I mean, there were some creases there, and our backs hit them. But I know there's going to be a lot to clean up there against, you know, a really good front seven. I mean, they test you right away.
We'll go right here in the second row.
Coach, first of all, Joel Whitford, did he get dinged up on that tackle on that first punt? And second of all, what did you see out of Race Porter coming in for him at short notice?
He did not get dinged up on that tackle. He'd been battling a little injury all along, and so that's what that was. And then, Race, we have some work to do on our coverage units, without question. We got to kick the ball better, and we got to cover better.
Chris, what's your evaluation of Jake's performance? He had a couple of turnovers, but some big plays, too.
Yeah, he's always a hard one for me to evaluate sitting here. I mean, he's kind of feel like he's like the O-line. I mean, it's easy to cast stones sometimes at that position, and you got to see what he was looking at. So I knew he threw some nice balls in there and was poised on occasion. But I know the one pick on the sideline, you just got to throw that away. And some of that first-time stuff.
All right, we're going to take 2 more right here next.
Chris, what did Andre need to do differently on the pick play, on the touchdown that got called
I didn't
back?
see it. I didn't see it. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Yeah.
All right, time for a final question. All right, back here to Dan.
Yeah, just, Chris, you guys get evaluated on these sort of non-conference games early in the season. You're not at your best, they're not at their best, yet you've got to go back in the Pac-12 and make an impression. Do you think this is a game that helped you, hurt you in terms of just how people view your program?
I don't really know, and I really don't care. I just really don't. I mean, I don't know how to say any different. I mean, we just game 1 against a good opponent, come across country, hostile territory, kids battled hard. We'll just see where our team goes from here. It's a long season. Had we won, I'd feel exactly the same. You know, kids stepped up, played a top team in the country, proud of them, and it's a long season from here on out.
All right, thank you, Coach.